What was the initial situation before the collaboration? Over the past 40 years, we have gradually developed our passion for wine. After seeing beautiful home wine cellars in various places around the world, we eventually felt the need to create something very special for our private home. We conducted some research and came across METEK. It is with our great astonishment that they are one of the few suppliers of such luxurious and refined products. Why did you decide to collaborate with METEK? The answer is quite simple. After a brief and perhaps somewhat stormy start, in which I probably was not able to explain well to the METEK salesman what I wanted, he showed some patience and we approached each other a little at a time, which made me realize that he could be our ideal partner. What were his expectations before the collaboration? The expectations were relatively simple. That our dream would come true. We wanted something very special. We wanted an experiential space, a winery that offered everything we wanted for our needs. And in the end, we succeeded 100%. We are satisfied. How satisfied are you with the result? Everything went as we had discussed and imagined. Yes, we are very satisfied. What is the design of this wine climate cabinet or wine climate chamber? After visiting several specialist shops and exploring various options online, we weren't very sure about which choice to make. However, after speaking with METEK, we had the feeling that they truly understood what we wanted, and so it was. They understood our needs perfectly, and the result was perfect. We now have a wardrobe that, if I'm not mistaken, is about 5.5 meters long, divided into two sections. 2/3 of the space is dedicated to an area for white wine and champagne, while the smaller section is reserved for red wine. The two sections are separated by a glass wall, so the division is barely noticeable from the outside. It is really perfect. What are the advantages of the METEK wine cabinet? The special feature for us, although not everyone may prioritize this, is that we can see all the bottles. We specifically chose a light slope for the bottles and determined the distance between the shelves to ensure we could see the entire label. It is a luxury, but we made this choice intentionally so that we can always keep an eye on all the wines in the cabinet. In addition to being able to set separate temperatures for white and red wines, the ability to move the shelves inside is undoubtedly a great advantage. The storage options and the versatility of the shelves are excellent features, as they could meet different needs than the current ones even 5 years from now. Would you recommend METEK to others, and if so, to what kind of company? Yes, I would definitely recommend METEK. Of course, identifying the right type of customer is not that easy, because investing in such a customized, luxurious, and exclusive product requires a certain budget. Not everyone is willing to make that investment, and that is understandable.